Hello and welcome back to another episode here on Kapp Tech. Today's episode is entitled Illinois Lockdown State. And before we jump into that material, I wanted to interact a bit with our subscribers on both TikTok and YouTube. We appreciate you watching. Please notice our tip jar and please feel free to follow or subscribe. Wanted to cover a couple updates from our comments section. West Virginia Taco says the Birdman of Alcatraz is buried off North Avenue outside Metropolis. So let us include that about our most interesting facts on Southern Illinois. Robin Young called me out for not mentioning in either the top 40 or the sequel, 12 Things You Didn't Know About Southern Illinois, about not mentioning the Cave in Rock Pirates. So I did want to mention that we do call that out in our Southern Illinois top 10 lists that we just released. You're right in calling us out. We didn't have it covered, but we do have it covered now. I also got a great update from my old college roommate, the Horse, about the Polish parade being taken down and then put back on the calendar of events. So please soak in that drama here as well. Special thanks to the Horse there, and a shout out to everyone in Murfreesboro. Also, a special shout out to some young viewers we have in the Centralia area. I understand at least one of you has an aunt named after a certain spice, and this particular aunt is married to one of my favorite Southern Illinoisans and Southern Illinois characters, known as Magnum Mark. Also mentioned in our previous video, previously cited as Southern Illinois top 10 lists. So special shout out to you guys. We appreciate you watching. Now, we're going to jump into the content for Illinois Lockdown State. I make a slight out of the term, or part of this particular term, downstate, in efforts to try to include my mostly Southern Illinois specific following, but can't really help the fact that I live in Ottawa, Illinois, and have to kind of finagle my way onto the greatness of Southern Illinois rather awkwardly at times. So it's important to know that when I call Illinois a lockdown state, that states around us such as Wisconsin, Iowa, Missouri seem to offer more freedoms and less protections as us. I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm just saying it's a lot easier to find a hotel with a pool open or a hot tub if you leave the state, for better or worse. I wanted to draw your attention to how low I have dropped the bar here, because not only am I supposed to be staying in somewhat for pandemic reasons as I await the vaccination to be given to everybody in front of me, including my little sister, medical, and my parents for age, and my drinking buddy, we will call for purposes of this video, Johnny Raincloud, who also happens to be in healthcare, kind of too. So everybody but me seems to be vaccinated, so that's a bit of a peeve. And also my wife's pregnant and I'm snowed in, so I apologize in advance for dropping the bar on what would be considered video worthy here, but here we go. Check out this on Ottawa Avenue, where someone is flying a flag upside down in protest of the election results. All right, Russ, can you hold this camera? Notice across the street there's a Black Lives Matter flag, a support of homosexual marriage flag, as well as several Biden flags. Just interesting to see this little snapshot of Americana here in Ottawa, Illinois. Next is this wildlife that I spotted in Ottawa, Illinois on Colville Creek, which I thought was a white walker from the Game of Thrones, but turns out to be a coyote after conferring with, experts. Then look at the second wildlife shot of a deer right in the heart of Ottawa, Illinois. Deer, give me a run, deer. Run, beep your horn a little. Little caparoo. Nope. Alright, that's I don't want it that bad. He really is just standing there. Hey, reindeer. Where's Santa Claus, reindeer? That's it. We're leaving. I wish you'd do something. Again, not usually worthy of inclusion in a Kapp Tech video, but I'm snowed in, there's a pandemic, and I have a pregnant wife, so I'm doing what I can. Wish it was more interesting, too. I've been in lockdown for 1 year now, and I'm pretty sure I could do 1 year lockdown again, but I cannot do any more months consecutively without starting to lose my mind, as you can see by the content selected here. Speaking of, my friend Johnny Raincloud, originally from the Washco area, coming up and seeing me in Ottawa. We went out to the Kangley Inn, and my buddy, he's got an older Pathfinder. He thinks it's going to do a little more than it can. He used to take it out on Sugar Creek down in southern Illinois, and it's getting a little older now. We did have a little trouble getting stuck on the way to the Kangley Inn, but this guy came by and said, somebody just bought me a free lunch at the Kangley Inn. I didn't even know him. Now I'm going to pay it forward and help you out. So he helped us out of being stuck in the snow on the way to the bar the other day. The following day, we were heading out to Mathiasen Park for a little hike, and the whole back road was plowed, and then due to drift, we had to finagle our way through a blizzard that lasted only about a mile and had taken over and kind of swallowed the road. I wish I would have gotten some more actual footage about this, but we were in our smaller car, kid was in the back, and I was quite scared at the time. I wish I could pull the camera out a little quicker when that kind of thing happens. But at least, I've been able to provide somewhat of a recreation of each event here. There are some things that I only share on the TikTok as far as content, and I wanted to throw a couple of those in here so that the rest of YouTube and or Facebook, if I'm promoting over there, can see. So here's a look at our primarily TikTok pertinent content for your enjoyment. Please follow us on TikTok, by the way.
And I am the best, and you're the worst.
You got any more stuff to say?
Yeah, and we love you for a long time, but you lose, and you mean my baby.
Well, is that your baby?
And my baby says she's ugly.
Well, I almost hate to ask, but where'd you get the baby? Did the stork bring it to you, or where do babies come from?
Yeah.
You got any off-the-wall shit you'd like to say?
No.
No?
And the airport pooped on her mama.
Oh, well, thank you very much. That's a wrap. Thanks again for watching this episode of Kapp Tech. I can't wait for the snow to clear, the pandemic to end, and the world to stop spinning again so that I don't have to reach so deeply into the depths of my imagination to provide new content. I can actually get out in the world and interact and have some ideas. But having said that, I appreciate you watching. Thanks again for watching Kapp Tech. Don't forget about the tip jar and like, share, comment, and subscribe. Take care, all.
Subscribe to the channel and click that like button if you like blue or if you like pink.
What about the other colors?
And do red.
Will you say thanks for watching this video?
Thanks for watching this video forever.
Will you say, why don't you guys please subscribe to Kapp Tech already?
Subscribe to Tech, please.
All right.